New at 5, fast food workers across the capital region walked out on the job in the fight for $15 an hour. Protesters all over the country took a stand today, pushing for higher wages. Jennifer Lewke takes us to the front lines.
Protesters started the day by standing in front of area McDonald's restaurants. They then moved their message to the state capitol. New York has raised the minimum wage over the last few years, and by 2016, it'll be $9 an hour. But that's not good enough for these folks.
$9, figure that 40, that's $360. My rent is $775 a month. I pay $300 in NIMO. I've got 3 kids at home.
How do you make ends meet?
I don't. And I go to food pantries, I go to DSS for help. I have to. And I'm working 40 hours a week. So that's not fair.
It's not just fast food workers asking to raise the wage to $15 an hour. Retail associates, janitors, healthcare workers, even adjunct college professors are too.
When people start teaching at the college level, they sort of think that they will have a full-time job and have a good salary, but really if you work it out, we're really making minimum wage, some of us.
The New York State Business and Retail Councils say it's easy to demand that kind of increase, but not all businesses, especially small, locally owned companies, would be able to make it work.
You think, well, you're charging X for a hamburger or X for a pair of shoes. You should be able to pay us. But they don't think, well, that pays for the lights and the insurance and the FICA and the utilities and the merchandise and all of the overhead.
And adding another $6 to the minimum wage, Patrika says, will only result in an increase in the cost of goods and services for all of us.
What happens is all of the other wage levels along the way. You start with the $15. Well, if that's the minimum, then the person who today is making $15 an hour wants to move proportionately. They're up to $25 an hour. Everything costs more, so then the value of the new wage that you have has diminished.
Jennifer Lewke, CBS 6 News.
New York State already has the 5th highest minimum wage in the country. It's increased by 25% over the last 2 years.